Integra Cooperative. Luke Silverdale will put it in the air. We're so glad you're joining us. Here we go. Round 117 to the Bison and the Fighting Hawks. TK Marshall bobbles that at the 2-yard line. He'll make a cut. Now he's got some running room. Marshall makes a great move. He's still on his feet. TK Marshall turns that all the way out to the Bison 44-yard line. 16 consecutive passes without a pick. Bison go to work from the 44. Here's Marty Brown. Marty Brown right up the middle. And a first down run for the Omaha Kid. Second down and 1. Miller will throw to the outside. Hauled in by Chris Harris. He's pushed out of bounds by Antonio Bleations, passing your old teammate Brock Jensen for school history. From the 29. He wants to go deep for Braylon Henderson. Incomplete. We got a penalty flag on the play. Blewett was in coverage. Spurred on by a big kick return from TK Marshall. He's in the game right now. Miller's got it, trying to push Marshall ahead. He'll drive forward. He's got enough for a first down. Down to the UND. It goes in motion to Brown off the left side. Can he get in? Touchdown! North Dakota State! He finds the end zone again!
And what an opening statement drive this was from North Dakota State, coming out and running the football, being able to throw it a little bit, do a little bit of everything. But Marty Brown shouldn't be surprised if this young man gets the football down near the goal line. He's just so...
Crosa actually kicked in this game in 2019. It is up. And
things you hold hands. They go with the clap. Hard to hear a clap right now in this building.
Now 3rd and 15. They'll hit Smith out of the backfield, try to get him upfield. Kubitz is there to wrap him up and bring him down. It'll be a quick 3-and-out for the UND offense on their opening drive, which was that 3rd down and 2. Now a 3rd and 8. Miller wants Raja Nelson. Incomplete. Good coverage down the field. Bison fans wanted a penalty flag. Instead, Rumpho instructing to his offensive line. Play clock down to 8. They'll keep it with a Seidel. He runs into a brick wall. Men's joined by Jackson Duteneffer. Mandan, North Dakota State. Henderson and Lance to the bottom of the screen. They'll keep it with Brown on 3rd down. He's got a first down. Somehow he meandered his way out to the 49-yard line. And he picked.
Or at least it looks like they've settled down after that opening drive.
First half of the last 2 games with San Diego and Murray State, they had slow starts. Here's a 3rd and 7. That's caught. Welcome back to the lineup. Braylon Henderson.
Miss and come up with big catches.
His 9th catch of the year, good for 10 yards at a Bison first down at the UND 36. Now 3 of 4 on 3rd downs. Miller, little pump fake. Wants the home run. He's got Bryce Lance. Touchdown! The home run hitter. Games for Bryce Lance.
Yeah, just a little out and up. You can call it a double move if you want, but he kind of faked the out route there and then just went vertical.
10th touchdown pass of the year for Cam Miller. Play clock down to 3 here. Down to 1. They barely get it off in time. And Gavin Zebarth has some running room. Zebarth, who had 3 touchdowns in the win last year over the reigning Valley Offensive Lineman of the Week. On 2nd and short, they'll go back up the middle. It's going to be enough for a first down. Mostart was the... So 3rd and 6 for UND to start quarter number 2. Quincy Vaughn in the game. They'll give it to Zebarth. Bounces off a guy. He's got a first down and some running room. Zebarth still on his feet. Tracked down by Kubitz, but not far.
Spreading them out. Wouldn't be surprised. You might see another run here, Dom.
Seidel is the back. Listen to this crowd. Down to 2 on the play clock. Down to 1. That's a delay of game. No flag called here. Rumpho will take it. Wrapped up by Heisman. There's a penalty flag. Maybe somebody saw it. It was clearly 0 on the clock.
Offside. Defense, number 56. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. 3rd down.
See right there at the top of your screen.
Yep.
And I thought he might have gotten back in time. because the offensive lineman didn't move. But yeah, it was
clearly you could see on our graphic
over.
and here on the clock. Down to Seabarth, trying to meander forward. Looks like initially they're going to say he's short. Will they snap it? There's movement. Did they get the Bison to jump? I think they did.
Offside. Defense, number 91, with contact.
It's on Will Mostart.
5-yard penalty.
That's a huge penalty.
Well, and you talked about how a week ago in that third possession, Illinois State was able to get on the board, and one of the reasons was this right here, some penalties there for NDSU, and that's 2 now.
They were going to snap that, Kyle, but they got what they wanted. Rumfo hand off. Seabarth cuts back inside, drives the pile forward. They'll mark him down at the 1. Good hard running. Belquist split out to the top of your screen. 2nd and goal from the 1. Seabarth leaps. Is he in? No signal. No, they say he's short. Indeed. He'll lean forward, that huge frame, and he's in for a touchdown. Quincy Vaughn, a former quarterback, turned tight end. And gets Extra point. He'll boot that one up, and it is good. And the tight ends, fullbacks, the Bison use. Down to 4 on the play clock here. Miller, look at the time. Waiting, finds over the middle. TK Marshall. Marshall down the sideline. Finally knocked down by Davis. That play waited and waited. Huge reception to start the game against Colorado on the opening drive of the year. Miller's looking Bryce Lance's way. Now we'll go over the middle. There's Marshall again. Wrapped up by Kaysen Kelly, but not before he gets from the UND 16. Up 14-7. Miller over the middle. Touchdown! Welcome to the end zone for Chris Harris. First collegiate score.
They lean their safety over to Bryce Lance on the left side of the screen, and then Cam Miller just has one-on-one coverage for both guys. I thought he could have gone Raja Nelson or Chris Harris.
Texas's mom in the United States Army has not been able to see her son play this year
As well.
Toby Annetta, Keenan Wilson in the game of the Bison defensive line for UND to start at the 25, and Seabarth breaks through. Finally tripped up by Kopp, but not before he gets out. Seabarth up to 62 yards rushing in the game. Rumfo to the outside. There he is, right on cue. Belquist on the reception. Rumfo dumps it off. Quincy Vaughn. Vaughn's got a first down and then some. Breaks free as he gets down to the Bison 29.
But at some point, you guys expect number 1 to get involved even more.
3rd and 9. They almost tried that same play. Now they go deep for Dennis. He can't come up with it, though. It's incomplete, and it'll be 4th down.
To secure that catch.
Elricks is in. This will be 45 yards. He made a game winner against Montana back in week 2. Good snap. Kick is up. And this is good. Elricks delivers from 45 yards. Score. 3rd and 4. Over the middle. There's Raja Nelson. Welcome back to the lineup. And a first down. D3 transfer. Mary Hardin Baylor now starting for UND. On a 3rd down and 6. Miller shakes off a play. Now into the flat. Marty Brown's open. Can he get there? He can for a first down. How did that happen? 15 left in the half. Bison have 2 timeouts. Miller waiting over the middle. Hauled in, another reception from Jackson Williams. He's spun down. They'll say out of bounds from the UND 33. Miller looking for Bryce Lance. And we get a late penalty flag thrown here. Nelson and Lance to the bottom of your screen. Miller to the end zone. Is that caught? Touchdown! No, they say incomplete. Henderson couldn't come up with it. And it's going to be fourth down. Took a shot there, too.
Yeah, he did take a shot there at the end of that, and they empty it out, right? You know when you go empty.
The field goal. This will be from 34 yards out. Try to extend the Bison lead to 2 touchdowns. That's a win for UND. Kick is up. And it is good as Krosa continues his excellent season. And with 34 seconds, we'll see how aggressive UND is here. They'll go to Seidel on first down, trying to get to the outside, and not happening there. Anthony Shadime Alfaro, the Cornell transfer, with a big tackle.
Well, and I think they answered our question right there. That's, again,
the first half. The Bison offense comes out, makes a couple opening statements to race out to a 14-0 lead.
22-17 in the third quarter.
This has been their quarter. Second half kickoff brought to you by Agtegra Cooperative. Is Ozick, that one not a good kick. By far his worst of the season as that goes out of bounds. How much it can be a factor in this second half as UND goes to work from the 35-yard line. Rumpho will throw on first down, trying to get away from, fumbled the football, and Dudeffer will recover it. A North Dakota native, it was forced loose by Dylan Hendricks.
And this is exactly what you're taught. Look at that swim move right there from Dylan Hendricks. Takes on 2 guys, and then this is what you're taught. Go for the ball, especially when the quarterback can't see you. Go for the ball. And that's really not going here in the second half.
3rd down and 3 from the UND 31. Bison football after the fumble recovery. Miller with time. Makai Collins, his first catch. Good enough for a first down. Marked down to the 23-yard line and a gain of 8. The UND 23-yard line, leading 24-10. Harris goes in motion. They'll give it to Marty Brown. Cuts back inside. Brown still on his feet. Now wrapped up and out of bounds. Not before he had a great run. He's been in the red zone this season. Lance and Collins to the top. They keep it on the ground, though, with Barika Penu. Shakes off a guy. Got a first down. Tries to dive for the end zone. They'll say he's out of bounds, though, at the 4. It's a gain of 10 and a Bison first down.
And that's a touchdown.
First down and goal to go from the 4. Penu just into the wall there of UND defense. Second down and goal to go situation for NDSU from the UND 3-yard line. Weremeyer the fullback, Brown the tailback. They'll give it to Marty Brown off the left side, trying to churn forward, but he's going to be held up. Split out to the top of your screen. It's 3rd down and goal from the 2. Brown the tailback. Miller, touchdown! North Dakota State. Cam Miller keeps it himself and bounces in. His 6th rushing.
Cam Miller, again, going back to that opening drive, just that lead play. Once again, you say good job by the tight ends, and then Marty Brown with the kick-out block. You're thinking as the edge defender, you're going to.
Krosa with the extra point, up and good. And the Bison take advantage of the fumble so far. Here's a 3rd and 3 for UND. 3 of 7 on 3rd downs in this game. Low snap to Rumpho. Tries to get to that first down marker. He'll barely get it. Gully thought he was short. The ball came out as well.
Short 3rd down.
It's a 3rd down and 2. Fargo Dome crowd back alive. Seabarth back into the game. Wrapped up. Sam Young flying in there again. Record for Cam Miller. We mentioned breaking Easton Stick's record for touchdowns by a quarterback. Henderson on the reception. Good to see him back in the game after he'll keep it himself, trying to go off the right side. Nice tackle. You're going to say it's close.
Safeties have to come up and fit some of these runs.
3rd and 1. Back to Brown, churning forward. He's got a first down as he gets out to the 30 series. 3.5 remaining in the 3rd. Miller, look at the time again. Now he'll take off. Wide open middle part of the field. He'll slide down. That's going to be a penalty there. Lance Rucker went up high. The game, obviously all the attention now on number 7. Little flea flicker here. Peyton wants to go deep for the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown to Makai Collins.
Quarterback Cole Payton's pass is complete to number 15.
Wow.
In the world that this was just going to be a handoff, get Cole Payton kind of acclimated into the game. Instead, a flea flicker of all things. And then Jackson Williams able to go up and make.
Wondering what would happen to their starting quarterback. Now goes crazy on the touchdown. Peyton's second.
They want to live offensively.
2.5 remaining third quarter. 2nd down and 9. North Dakota State now leading 38-10. Rumfo has Bo Belquist on the reception. Finally, the Belquist able to break free. He's got a first down. Rumfo in trouble here, trying to prolong the play. Was just scat out of bounds. Pushed out.
Let's send it in.
Gain of 6 for Marshall. It's a 3rd down and 2. They fake it to Nelson. Peyton trying to drive forward. He's going to be a yard short of the first down. Navrat now up to 30 on the year for the UND linebacker. It's Steindorf will punt. Belquist back at his 29-yard line. Got a little edge here. Still on his feet is Belquist. He's got good speed. He'll cut back in. Look at this for the new Rockford kid. The 9-man player of the year all the way down inside the 10. UND special teams does it.
How well they played last year. You see him get outside right there on Bryce Lance, and then now you get into the shield guys, right? And you get some of the bigger linemen, and it's Bo Belquist, and you see what he can do in the open field. I haven't seen it a ton on offense, but I had a feeling right there. I was like, I don't know.
For UND at the 5. Belquist out of the game right now. Rumfo throws. That's caught for a touchdown. Caden Dennis. His first score.
Somewhere, where's it going to come from? Just got a glimmer of hope left in this ball game if you can't score and score quickly, and it's a good job by Dennis of getting his hands underneath and securing that catch, and that is a touchdown.
He loves playing here, and you saw why. Another big-time play as the extra point up and good. As you mentioned earlier, for Cole Payton, who we've seen just glimpses of course, when the game has been well in hand, and this game is a 21-point advantage, I understand, as Brown is able to get out in the regular season since 2019. Payton will keep this. Can he get to the outside? Because if he can, look out. And he can. That's a first down. Pushed out of bounds. They'll mark 4th. Could be a potential shakeup to the top 10. Brown found a second win there, and he's got a first down. Powers his way to the 5th. Clock running as we click down under 7 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter in this 117th edition between these two schools. As Barika Penu in the 4th. Now a 3rd down and 7. Bison leading 38-17. Low snap there. Peyton picks it up. Wants to go for the end zone. Incomplete. Overcooked that one to Bryce Lance, who's heading towards our TV. This field goal. This will be a 45-yard attempt. Try to extend the lead. Kick up. Low kick. And that one is good. Crosa delivers again. And
so that's pretty cool.
Great stuff there. It's a great story from Sam last week. Rumfo back under center here. Completes that one to Caden Dennis. Brought down by Austin Altapeter from Moorhead Minnesota times in this game. You look at our Farmers Union Insurance scoring recap with the Crosa field goal. Rumfo back to Dennis here. And he'll get this out across the 49-yard. 4. Rumfo 10 of 13 for 89 yards in the game. He'll throw another quick one. Wrapped up there on the reception. To see what happens, Kyle, with UND going forward from here. We mentioned the bye week next week, then Northern Iowa comes to Grand Forks in 2 weeks. As Rumfo will dump this one off. That's complete to Nate Devontek. Fumbled the football. That's loose. Who got it back? Bison ball. At the bottom of the pile. Dylan Hendricks comes up with it.
I think that might have been Marcus Gold, either him or
3:36 remaining. Peyton will keep this. Uh-oh! Look out below! He runs this one all the way out to that safety position. How fantastic he's been as Marty Brown gets the carry here. Able to pick up
a bit more, and lo and behold, he comes away leading your team in tackles.
4th and 3. They'll keep the offense out there as Peyton tries to spin forward. He's going to be shy of first down yardage. Had to get to the 28, and he's brought down to the 29-yard line.
DSU.
Rumfo will complete this one out to Belquist, who gets across midfield. South Dakota State with a late kickoff today, playing down in northern Iowa. Rumfo will get this one out of bounds. DeMontac will come up with that one. They're going to push him out and mark him out at the Bison 40. However, the Bison had a singular focus here today. It certainly looked like it on defense, Kyle, early in this game, as Rumfo will hit this one over the middle. Good tackle there by Alta Peter as he brings down.
Look out, Missouri Valley.
Maybe the final play of the game. Rumfo going down the field. That's hauled in down the sideline. DeMontac comes up with it.
3 a year ago.
First down and goal from the 9-yard line. Rumfo try to keep this. He'll scat out of bounds.
Music pumping.
2nd down and goal with 3 seconds remaining in a game. It's 24 points. That one knocked away by Marcus Gully, and that will end the football game. North Dakota State, for the 6th time in 7 tries in the Division I era, defeats the University of North Dakota 41-17, the final here today. And appropriately enough, it ends with a nice Bison defensive play.
Yeah, those were the guys that got started.